Raise your drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the Black Bourbon family. All right, everyone. Today we have a special bourbon. Today we're going to be talking about the 2023 Michter's 10-year single barrel bourbon. So in 2021, Brandy and we did a review of the 10-year single barrel bourbon. It was actually our first time trying the bourbon. And of course, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it so much that we went out in 2022 and Brandy was like, hey, did that Michter's come out yet? So I started asking around, started looking, and then we got the notice. No bourbon this year. So we were like, really? None in 2022? Not only were we surprised, but the president of Michter's was surprised as well. He actually said, I thought that the 10-year bourbon we are now releasing was drinking beautifully last year, but our master distiller, Dan McKee, and our master of maturation, Andrea Wilson, told me with one more year of maturation, it would be extraordinary. So I'm expecting some extraordinary things right here. Okay. Now, one thing that I, just did a little math, right? If the 10-year was supposed to be released last year, and these are some of the same barrels, this should be 11-year. But I'm sure Michter's is like, look, I'm not creating a whole new label and a whole new thing talking about the Michter's 11-year single barrel bourbon. But nevertheless, it comes in at 94.4 proof. It's 10 years old. And Michter's, they have a lower barrel entry proof for their bourbon. So we know it starts at a lower entry proof. And they said it provides the opportunity to get a little bit more flavor into the bourbon. All right?
All right.
And, this bourbon, the 2021 edition, is also in our Bourbon Madness tournament. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Right?
Right.
All right.
Why not?
All right, let's give this one a smell, Brandy. I'll let you go first.
Well, it's almost like I'm smelling raisins. Are you getting raisins?
Raisins?
I don't know. I've been on a raisin kick lately.
So I'm getting something that's very sweet. I'm not necessarily sure if it's raisins or if it's cherry. I'm getting like some dark caramel or maybe some maple syrup or something.
Yeah, I mean the color is nice. It's very dark.
It's very dark. Yeah.
I'm not getting a lot of spice.
I'm not either.
A little bit of spice, but not where it's hitting me real strong. But I am getting a little, but not a lot on the nose.
Anything
Smells
else?
good.
Yeah. This, you all, it smells very good. I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, I was going to say...
You getting any butterscotch or anything? Or like a toffee or, something...
You know what? I'm just getting strong cherry.
Okay.
Cherry, and maybe that raisin that you was talking about. It's like a very strong sweet smell to it that I'm really enjoying. I mean, very, very good. I mean, this smells...
The legs are nice.
Look at that. Yeah, those legs are real nice.
Yeah.
This is, oh my goodness.
I'm just loving this This color.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. So we actually put up the 2021 bottle to this one. And at the top portion, this was way darker.
Yeah.
So it's showing that it has a little bit more age. I wish I knew exactly what the oldest bourbon in this was. You know, because the youngest would have to be 10 years old. But there could be some older, obviously the 11, you know.
Right.
But this smells very...
Actually, you know what I'm smelling? Like an almond.
Okay. I mean, this smells so good.
It does smell good.
And before we begin the tasting side,
I'm ready.
if you if you all could do us a favor and give us a thumbs up on the video, consider subscribing to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and also consider following us on Patreon.
All right.
All right. Cheers. Whoa.
Yeah. And just like the nose, at least the first time I sipped up. Second time I might get hit with a lot more spice, but not getting hit with a lot of spice.
This is good. So I'm gonna say this off top. The master distiller, Dan McKee, and the master of maturation, Andrea Wilson, they knew exactly what they were talking about. That 1 extra year, this is by far, and I don't even mean this in a bad way, but this is much better than the 2021 version. I mean, the 2021 version is good, so I don't want to make you think it's not good. But this one, I'm actually, Brandon, you know what I'm going to do? We're not going to do it in this video, but I'm going to put this up against another old bourbon that's lower proof.
Okay.
That I think would give it a run for its money. I'm going to just leave it at that, and that'll be a future video. So stay tuned for that one.
All right. But it tastes really, really good. Not overly sweet. It has a very slight dryness, but it still has that like richness though, but it's not overly sweet. Even with the richness of the bourbon.
I mean, I get those raisins that you were talking about. I get a slight sweetness to it. Slight spice to it. But it's not overly spicy like you said. But this, you all...
It's an easy drink.
Oh my gosh. This is very, very good. And I forgot to mention... So the price point, it is an MSRP of $185. So I know for some that may, and including us, that is a lot of money. But what I would say is that this one is that special occasion bourbon, and I would highly recommend it for those moments. Is this a daily sipper? No.
He definitely drinks like one.
Right.
So be careful.
Right. It does. I mean, if this was like readily available, not as expensive, I would drink this every day.
Yes.
And I would be telling everybody, you gotta get this Michter's 10-year single barrel because it is so good. And I'm telling you now, it is so good. But oh my gosh, yeah. But if it was like a little bit more available, a little bit less in cost, it would be easily the best daily sipper out there. And even a special occasion bourbon, I still feel like it's very good.
Yes. Yes.
Were you gonna say something else?
No. But I do agree with the raisins. I don't, so like I was smelling almond, but I'm not really tasting it. Okay. But definitely getting that raisin taste. But, and then of course the normal caramel and vanilla, but not so much vanilla, but the caramel for sure.
I'm just going to leave it with, I can't wait till we celebrating something else so we can have some more of this.
We're gonna enjoy it tonight.
Right, exactly. Well, you can see I enjoyed all mine.
Yeah.
Mine's basically gone. But we're not gonna hold you. But stay tuned. We are gonna do a good comparison, a nice blind with this against some other ones, and I know that this is gonna hold up very well, if not win the competition. So stay tuned for that. But again, we thank you for joining us today. As mentioned earlier, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and we will talk to you next time.
Cheers.